So before I start this episode, I want to talk about the giveaways that are happening on the app Nice. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I've been doing these for a while now for every single Setup Wars episode, giving away some pretty cool products like keyboards and mice and just a bunch of really cool gear. But the app Nice is basically a free app where you can add products to your wish list. You can watch YouTube videos early from other YouTubers, even myself included, and also join plenty of giveaways that are happening constantly on the app. I think the current giveaways that are happening right now are some Corsair keyboards. You got the iPhone 7 Red on there. I'm giving away a GTX 1060. There's a lot that's going on. I'll drop a link if you guys want to check it out. But also in this video, I'll be giving away a Corsair K95 Platinum keyboard and more info on that later in this video. So make sure you guys stick around. Anyways, with that said and done, let the Setup Wars begin. Starting the show off, we got Bader, who is welcoming me to his setup. Why, thank you, sir. So we got the 27-inch Samsung curved monitor on top of the custom-made riser, which I believe is using the IKEA capital legs and a wall shelf of some sort. Speaking of IKEA, he is using the Lindemann desks and the Malm drawer, which is holding up his PC. It's equipped with a 4690 and a Zotac GTX 960 graphics card with some custom blue sleeving. It appears he is going with a black and blue color scheme for his entire setup. Blue LEDs on his Razer Black Widow keyboard and the Logitech G402 mouse, as well as an extended mouse pad from Petcham with blue accents. I love seeing that consistency. For audio, he's got a set of FND speakers with the subwoofer on the desk for some reason. Not a good idea to put that there, but anyways, he does have a few other things like a phone stand, USB hub, and some plants as well. Cable management is under control. We have the Signum rack that's holding up the cables, and a cool self-made hammock that's used as a leg rest, I'm assuming. That's pretty clever. He also has an Xbox One, which is hooked up to his TV behind him, and a projector positioned above his setup for watching movies. The sausage party wasn't that great, to be honest. A very organized black and blue setup. Thank you, Bader, for entering. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Once in a while, I like to change things up and throw in an Apple setup. This one from David is just immaculate. He kept it very minimalistic and symmetrical with excellent lighting. Powering the setup is the 2012 MacBook Air that's resting on the Rain Design M stand, and he's hooked that up to a 27-inch Asus monitor as an external display. Keeping the surface of the desk clean, we got the wireless Apple keyboard and Magic Mouse, and that's pretty much it for the top. I love the way he routed the light bulb cable down the side of the wall. That's very clean. And even though most of the wires are inside the rack, there are a few left on the ground, and I feel like those can easily be hidden if you routed them behind the desk in the same style as your light bulb routing. Just use some cable clips and hook them behind your desk so that they are not visible. But that pretty much wraps up this nearly flawless setup. Thank you, David, for entering. And number 3, we got Tate with another clean setup. Definitely loving that desk layout of his. It looks like he combined the IKEA Carlib countertop with some steel risers. And then we got 2 Alex drawers as the support. Nicely done. He's only using a single monitor, and it's the BenQ 24-inch that's hooked up to an arm. We also got the Razer Death Adder mouse and the Black Widow keyboard with some custom white keycaps. He does have a blue snowball mic off to the side for voice chat or recording, and then the headset he is using is the HyperX Cloud 2s, which are resting on the NZXT puck. The PC that's powering the setup has the 6700K, an MSI GTX 1070 with custom sleeves from CableMod. Excellent work with the cable management, and even though the wood tabletop doesn't really match the rest of the setup's color scheme, it's a hell of a setup and he did a great job keeping it extremely clean. Thank you, Tate, for entering. This next setup from William does a much better job sticking with the black and white color scheme. Near the top, he has a 25-inch ultra-wide monitor from LG hooked up on the wall, and then below that we got the IKEA Alex add-on unit that's holding up the Acer X34 ultra-wide. The keyboard is from Corsair and it's the K70 RGB Rapid Fire, and we also have the Logitech G502 Spectrum as well. One thing that stood out to me was the black extended mouse pad, and I feel like a white one would have looked a lot better against that black keyboard. I mean, you pretty much kept the contrast very consistent throughout your entire setup, so I'm curious as to why you went with a black one instead. For audio, he's got 2 massive Area 906 speakers which also match the color scheme, but he also has 2 sets of headphones as well. Both of them are from Sennheiser, the HD 598s for music and the Game Zero for gaming. Excellent choices. Cable management isn't the best I've seen, but at least he has done something about it and has them somewhat contained in one area. And finally, we got his custom PC that's powering this entire setup, and it's a beast. It's equipped with the 5930K, 32 gigs of RAM, and 2 Asus Strix 1070s in SLI with an interesting black and orange color scheme with some silver accents. A very sick black and white setup. Thank you, William, for entering. Last but not least, we got Zack and another sweet looking black and blue setup with a wall mounted PC. I don't see these often on the show, but when I do come across one, I just stare at it for a bit. Beautiful PC with a lot of custom work done. This thing is running on a 6700K and a GTX 1080 Founders Edition, which obviously is painted in blue to match his entire color scheme. We got custom blue sleeved cables, blue carbon fiber skins that he stuck on his hard drive and rear I/O, and he also painted the RAM sticks and blue accents on the motherboard. Very, very impressive. He even kept all the wires organized by running them through a wall channel. I couldn't be more proud. The desk he is using is from Z-Line Designs, and this is the mobile workstation desk, which looks pretty cool, but I'm personally not a fan of the pull-out keyboard tray style desks. He's got a 27-inch LG 4K monitor hooked up to a mount, and below that we got the Corsair K65 keyboard and Logitech G602 mouse. For audio, he's got a set of Logitech Z506 speakers, we got a Blue Yeti microphone with a blue windscreen, and a pair of M50X headphones. With the level of consistency throughout your setup, I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed. You did such a good job keeping consistent with the color scheme, however, it's not complete. I'm not sure how long you've been watching my channel, but the fact that you left your Nexus 6P and the headphones alone makes me sad. I know for a fact you have heard of dbrand before, and if you went through the extra trouble of putting blue carbon fiber skins on some parts of your PC, then I know you are capable of doing the same thing with your other gear, especially the headphones and smartphone. Did you not know that dbrand has blue carbon fiber skins? Seriously, pick some up and skin your devices. Your setup would then be complete. I do gotta give you props on cable management though. You have redeemed yourself there. Not only are the LEDs nicely placed behind your monitor, but the wiring is just perfect. If you didn't mention that this was your router in the notes, I honestly wouldn't have even noticed. It's pretty much camouflaged with your desk. Seriously though, amazing work with the cable management and just the overall setup in general. It came out great, but it's just missing some dbrand skins. I'm even willing to send some to you for free if you promise to put them on. Thank you, Zack, for entering. So that is it for this episode of Setup Wars. As always, make sure you guys vote using the app down below, or just simply leave a comment, whatever works best for you. I'll announce the winners on my social media platforms. Alright, so now let's talk about the giveaway. So the current giveaway right now is the Corsair K95 Platinum keyboard, and to enter is very simple. The way to enter giveaways now within the app is by sharing it with your friends. So basically you have a chance of winning, and so does your friend. Even though your friend has nothing to do with TechSource or doesn't watch my videos, it's really cool that they can have a chance of winning, and so can you. So to enter the giveaway, it's very simple. All you have to do is share it with your friends, and the more friends you share it with, the higher your chances are of winning. All the instructions are in the app. It will guide you through the process. It's very simple. You can share via SMS, or you can boost your chances of winning by tagging a friend on Facebook, which is pretty cool. The more people enter the giveaways, the more prizes I'll be giving out, just because it makes sense. Obviously, I don't want thousands of people in a giveaway if there's only going to be one prize. So I think there's up to 10 of the keyboards. So 10 Corsair K95 keyboards will be given out if more people join this giveaway. But anyways, you guys have a chance of winning, and so do your friends. Instructions and the link to the app is down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.